Made in Jamaica. Straight out of the trenches. No look how the front of the Benz big. Up on the coast me there.
I'm doing 3 portions of this video. I'm sorry, 4. The first part will be your career. The second part will be your finances. The third part will be the overall energy, and the fourth part will be your positive affirmation. Okay, I have pulled 3 cards for each portion except for the affirmation part. This is all revolving around the full moon in Sagittarius for and throughout the month, moving forward in the month of June, for the month of June. Okay, 2023, and this will be Aries through Pisces. So if you're looking for a personal, I'm not going to be doing those. So yeah. And with that being said, I just want to let it be known that it will be black screen, because I will keep the content clean as far as how I, when I say something. But 2 things. 1, smoking, drinking, stuff like that. There's children that watch videos and underage people, stuff like that. So I feel that it gives me a boost of energy, but to not get my videos to keep getting flagged, I'm gonna not show myself on here for a while. Number 2, a lot of people aren't even watching videos nowadays. Like, they're just listening to the messages, which is something I do. I found myself doing it. So whether you're cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, watching kids, or whatever you're doing during your busy time and schedule, this would be for you if you feel that it is for you. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and begin with Aries and start off with these messages. Let's start with your career first, Aries. So, Aries, the first 3 cards that I have pulled on you, on your energy, starting with your career. Okay, we have the 3 of Pentacles as the present position. We got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Now this what your challenge is. And we got the Page of Pentacles in your near future as moving forward. These are all Pentacles, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I like that already. I like that already. Because it was showing that the money was coming out. Okay, so I feel like for some of you Aries, you're in there's a career that's you're having to combine your knowledge and your own abilities in a group setting. It's something that okay, so what I'm hearing is you're having to, you don't have to work so hard though, but it's like I'm assuming that you're wanting to do your own thing, but you're having to learn how to be in a group, or what's the word I'm looking for? I hate to say it, work well with others, Aries. There is something that you're teaching yourself, and you may be sharing this information, by the way, with others. Okay, now as your challenge, you have the King of Pentacles. I was gonna say 2. The King of Pentacles, and he's in the reverse, okay? As far as your career goes. So whether you got started now or not, it's basically saying that you're facing some sort of issues, with your business being successful. So what I'm feeling now, what I'm hearing now, sorry, Aries, is that whatever it was that you're currently doing, you're still working around that same sort of type of work. But when it comes to your career part, this is something you want to make into a career. Okay? But it feels like something's being taken away from you. There's some sort of loss. So I feel like, let's say, for example, you're a Reiki healer or wanting to be a tarot reader or something like that, because I do know people that's like that. So I can only speak on, you know what you are going towards. So just replace what I say with what it is you want to do or that you're doing. Okay, that you're indulging in, whether, you know, being a professional gambler or something like that. You get what I'm saying? This is your focus on the material things and understanding the cost of things and their value for you, basically, is what this, I feel, consists of. And I feel like Aries, hold on, I'm hearing something. Wow, you may feel like your success or your happiness is only determined by your outer appearances and not by their true value. That security, that stability that you're being brought, meaning someone, now for some of you, there's a person showing up in your financial read part. This person's annoying the hell out you because they're stingy, they're very rude, but I feel like they're not rude to you around company or around others, whether you're on the phone or whether you're in public or whatever. But this person is very stingy. They don't make you feel like they're taking care of the home, the finances, and things of that nature, but they may be a stingy partner. Okay, Aries. Yeah. Someone close to you, they may be facing issues, and this is, you know, getting off onto you due to whatever their concerns are about their career or their finances or their long-term goals. I feel like someone's projecting is what I'm saying here. Yeah, somebody's being controlling. Now, the reason this person's even coming up is because, let me tell you something. Before we get to your affirmation card, I can already sense that it's gonna be a struggle for anybody. Aries, this is your read, so we're gonna focus on you. But it could be a struggle for you to want to have the want or the ambition or the fiery passion that, Aries, you carry to do something or to go ahead with something or feel okay about doing something without that support. I'm not talking about just any old regular friendship or something like that, but someone that you're around daily or someone that you're around all the time, that can hinder your mental, which can make your finances suffer. So that is something that I'm getting. That's might not be for all of you, but for the majority of you, that's exactly what I'm getting for Aries. Now, also looking towards your career and moving forward, we have this beautiful Page of Pentacles, meaning that whatever starts off may not start off slow. It's a gradual thing in time. So basically you're stepping into this earthy, grounded, physical realm or energy where you're taking time, being cautious with your spendings, or trying to. You know that basically Aries is going to come in for you, but it's just possibly it's going to come in a little at a time. That doesn't mean that it's slow. What is taking its time is your progress, your process, what skills, what it is that you're learning, so that you can create or have or be able to maintain that beautiful future for yourself, for the long haul, for your stability as well. And also maybe wanting to teach or help others when it comes to this sort of whatever it is that you're learning. I'm sorry, I got a little zoned out there. Okay, now when it comes, you may come across someone who can give you a good business idea to help you with building on that strong foundation or success or positive news. You may be also receiving some sort of positive news for those of you that are in need of some sort of financial direction towards the career that you're going towards. Okay, you may need help, you may need someone to teach you something, or vice versa. But I do feel like you're going to be receiving good news. Someone may decide to say, hey, listen, Aries, I got some money to help fund, or someone may find you so valuable that they want to invest in you. They see that, look, this Aries is really doing their thing. Let me go ahead and invest in you and see whatever it is that you're doing. You can possibly help me with this, or you can provide this service for me without trying to take advantage of the situation or you, whether that's a friend or someone that you've met offline that's just interested in your what it is that you're selling. Okay, whether you're selling yourself as a product, you're selling a product, or something like that. Okay, let's move on to your finances, Aries. Okay, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is what I'm talking about. I'm loving the fact that you guys blew out those pentacles. It shows that you're grounded. It shows that you're definitely serious about what it is that you're doing or getting into or going towards moving forward in the month of June. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles. You've got the Chariot, which is definite forward movement. And you've got the Judgment, because you've made some sort of choice or some sort of decision. And what caused that? You got tired of being bored. You possibly made this choice or decision out of boredom. Okay? Sitting around, not feeling well, feeling like you're gaining too much weight or water weight or something like that. Also, it seems like certain rules that you're depending on is motivating you. Okay, so that you can go more towards a king or a queen energy. It's basically, if you came from this pentacle energy, this page energy, you're definitely stepping into a knight, going towards king or queen energy. Okay, now during this time, I see you having a lot of repetitive conversations or thoughts towards your goals. Okay, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay, but I feel like you're starting to get bored with that with being content, with finding contentment in your current situation. Okay, now I do see also with this Knight here, Aries, give me a second, I'm sorry, I have to listen to the messages that's coming in. This financial buildup for your future may be coming in slowly but steady. Basically, yeah, that's slow but steady wins the race is what's going on here. You're avoiding taking big risks. I think that's why you're slowing down. Even though you're a fire sign and you're very passionate, you're finding it more helpful and financial to be more educated going towards this career or this financial buildup, this gift, this money that's coming in soon, or this investment for your security is working out for you. Definitely indicating profitable income come up here. Okay. We have the Chariot next, and that's basically saying be wary, whatever, however you say that word, in rushing into purchases without thinking about them. So you may, let's say for the week, okay, within the week you started to see, after indulging or continuing to do something or keep up or can stay consistent with something, or diving into something different, or gaining more education on something, Aries, it's like for the week you may all of a sudden come, okay, you got $200 for the week. Be careful with your spending habits, okay? Let's just keep it that way, because it's common sense. That's not a lot that you have to say. Even if you feel like you have a lot of responsibilities, don't try to take care of them or take them on all at once. Just because you have the money and you feel that you have a source that's gonna be reliable to come in, because at some point you're gonna need to have something saved and put back for some rainy day. I don't know why that's saying that, but that's what that is saying here. Next, we're looking at the Judgment card when it comes to your finances. Okay, and you may be in the military, or no matter where you are in your military career, there may be some sort, or you may know someone of the military that's facing some sort of judgment. Listen, this just, for some of you guys, it's getting there, okay? Where there's some sort of lawsuits or something like that that you're dealing with. So, yeah. With Judgment, I do feel like there's some sort of, you may have to pay, oh, wow. For some of you, you may get into a little bit of a fender bender, and you might have to pay a ticket or something for speeding. You may end up speeding and have to pay a ticket or something like that, or your spouse. So be careful. Okay, that's just okay. You may have to go through also a period of self-reflection when it comes to your money or your relationship with money. So basically making rash decisions, not being impulsive, investing in your hard-earned money, and being careful. That's what this Judgment is here for. It's not so much a warning. I get the feeling that this is where you're, wow, it is a warning, because the Chariot's facing the opposite direction. So you may be finding yourself very happy at a certain point, but needing to keep in that slow and steady lane. Okay, let's get towards the energy here. The overall energy is, okay, the Seven of Pentacles, where things are coming to fruition because of your hard work. It's paying off. There are rewards that you're gaining, gifts, things of that nature, anything that you may find even as a blessing. Let me say it like that. For some of you, where your profits are beneficial, your goals or your ideas, you're inheriting off of it, because you're coming into a patient energy where you're planning and being more realistic about your physical realm, the physical, here with this money. I'm getting tongue-tied here. Next, you have the Star, because there's a lot of hopes here. There's a lot of fears here. There's a lot of recognition here, but there's also a lot of inspiration here and creativity. You're very calm, and if you're giving advice to others or helping others, I also see that you in turn can turn that around, because I feel like a lot of Aries, you've been pushing it off on yourself. You've been helping others so much that you're not taking your own advice and accepting it, or holding yourself accountable for knowing that you don't have to accept less. Okay? And here comes this Four of Cups with refusing certain offers, you know, missing certain opportunities or staying stagnant because of certain, you know, disillusional beliefs in yourself. Okay? Now, like I said, this also could be here because of nostalgic thoughts, being bored, and things of that nature. Daydreaming and fantasizing is okay, but don't get too stagnant in that energy. Okay? Now, let's lastly look at your affirmation card, which is, when I say the word I, you are the one to say this for yourself. Okay? When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. Let me read that one more time. When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. Absolutely. You may not be struggling with your faith in yourself, in your situation, your position, or whatever, or your relationship with money. But when you surrender and you slow down, I feel this is what you're doing, which definitely highlights the Pentacles and the Chariot and all that in here. Yeah, when you surrender and you slow down and you self-reflect, and you're able to keep your faith, yeah, things can, your ability in yourself will set in peacefully for you. All right, Aries, that is your reading. Those are your messages. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to Taurus. Okay. Let me go ahead and set these out. Okay. And remember, I didn't even see it. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, Taurus, for your career read, we're starting off with your three cards are the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Temperance cards. Okay. So, let me check. Okay. Alright, so okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to look and see how many people were watching the live that I'm on now. Because I'm on two different sites. So, okay. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so you are not listen. First of all, being at work or dealing with unappreciative, this is a message that's coming in right now. People on your job, you're not listening to them. It's like you're turning your back to BS. Let me say it like that, okay? Whether you're male or female, masculine or feminine energy, yeah, because you want more balance. You want some sort of balance, some sort of peace and comfortability when it comes to a career move that you choose on making. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to skip through this commercial. It's throwing me off. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, you may be someone older. Now, for some of you, okay, let me go ahead and say that you may have a honest person. Yes, you may have honest personality, but you may have this could be a female as well, okay, that's confident, strong, compassionate, whatever. This person here is independent, conservative. They give good criticism, and they have wise guidance. Okay, they are respected in whatever field they're in, and they may be actually helping you come into that balance of financial stability for you. And I'm not talking about they have to be romantic. It could be. Now, like I said in Aries, if a person shows up and I feel like it's a person, I'm gonna say it because I have to say it. But you're also acting logical and reasonable with your financial decisions and clarity as well. Whether you're someone older or there's an older female that's is here, I do feel like someone here is more senior or in a career that's honest, wise, or constructive in some way. Okay, or that you're going towards. Now this person, I'm sorry, they came back up. They're definitely offering you advice on how to proceed in your career, how to go forward. Do you understand? This could either represent you, maybe, at a period in your life when you're able to gain much respect from your colleagues or whatever. You're able to effectively communicate, your sharp ideas and things like that. And you combine them with this Queen of Swords, a place of empathy, but yet strong-minded, strong-willed. You're likely to have a strong reputation due to your integrity and your fairness. I feel like if you become a boss, you will be a fair, kind boss. Okay? You will be looked up as a leader, but someone that's fair. Okay? Now, we're getting into this action of 8 of Wands here for your career. This is basically, it's something rapid. Some sort of rapid forward movement. Now, you could be having ideas that turn into actually being able to travel. This is coming in fast. You're possibly saving money to go to see a friend, to take your person out or whatever. Or they're doing this, somebody's doing this for you. My nose is itching. I wish I knew what that meant. But yeah, you may find yourself in this situation. Now, for those of you that are sitting back and thinking and saying, okay, first of all, I don't intend on physically meeting up with nobody. Well, at the certain time, you may have already decided and had thoughts, hey, if I ever get the opportunity, I will do so. What I'm telling you now, from what I'm hearing, is you're going to come into that opportunity. Okay? And it's going to start, if it hasn't already, from the month of June, this month. Okay? During this Sagittarius full strawberry moon. Okay? There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of fast-paced things that's moving. You may be driving also, for some of you Tauruses, on the road or the highways, and notice that cars are going faster by you, or you're seeing a lot of fast-paced movement around you general, and you may feel like, oh wow, the universe has sped up the day, sped up the time for me. Most likely they did. Most likely, without a doubt. That's because things are coming towards you fast, and you're able to sit still and watch it happen. But this time you don't barely have to do much or anything, and it's going to come towards you, because whatever it is you're wanting to do, you're going to go towards it fast. And whatever you're wanting to come towards you, not something you're waiting for, but something you were in hopes of, that is going to happen. Okay. Yeah, this is a big upswing in your positive energy. If you've been trying to develop some sort of psychic healing or some sort of ability or some sort of basically finding yourself gaining more momentum and progressing quickly. This is beautiful, Taurus. So far, I love how this energy is. Oh, it's so amazing. So far. Okay, so we have temperance now in your career field here. Okay, so when it comes to making changes in your career path, it might be a reminder to remain patient. Can't listen, Taurus, I know you're probably saying, look, Savon, I'm a patient person. You don't gotta tell me. I'm patient. It's just basically a reminder to stay patient. And like when you hear messages that I just gave you, for example, and it's like, okay, that's a good hopeful thing, she's very positive, that right there, you see, you're supposed to just be patient, okay? And knowing that you're here to hear this message for a reason, because it's definitely meant for you to go this path. Now, what is crazy is, Taurus, not only do you have the 8 of Wands in your career field, or where you're able to build a career or build towards a career or build in the career you're already in, you have the 8 of Wands starting out as clarification in for your finances. Whoa. So, okay. Wow. I didn't even notice that. You guys, I just started talking. But let's go ahead and move to your finances, which come on now. If I just said quick movement, that means quick movement. So you got the 8 of Wands as your finances coming in for you. Hold on, I don't want this. The commercials mess me up. They take my focus off, you guys. But you're likely frustrated with, it's in the reverse. I'm sorry. You're likely to not be frustrated. I'm sorry. With how this income is, how this extra source of income or help or come in or whatever it is, or important news about it is coming in. This is showing quick progress at work, and for traveling and motivation and quick movement with cash coming in and going out. That means it's coming in, but it's going out. But you're still, from what I'm able to see, you're able to maintain it, and you're also able to be responsible with it. Okay? I don't really feel a warning message coming for you like I did with Aries. It's okay. I don't know where this is. This could be coming from that person or something. I'm not clarifying anything, you guys. If you want something specific or personal, I don't do personals at the moment, so I'm sorry, but this is coming in and out. Wow. Quickly. It's like money is out of your hands as quickly as it can come into them. Huh. It's not like a tendency to inherit good or bad. It just is saying that, how much came in and how much went out. Just be warned on being impulsive when it comes to your spending. So I do have a warning message there for you. Easy come, easy go. That is, I know, a bit cliche, but come on now, that's what it is. Seriously, it could go out just as fast as it come out. So just be careful with being impulsive with your money. That's all. I don't feel the need to keep repeating myself there. I feel that you already get what I'm saying. Okay, so next we have the Temperance. Okay. I see what? No, the Empress. I was about to say, y'all have 2 on 2. I'm sorry. The Empress, whether you're male, female, masculine, or feminine, doesn't matter. The Empress is your finances as well. It's even though you may not feel confident that there's an abundance of money coming in or going out, it's inspiring you to feel, it's saying for you to feel inspired anyway about the people around you or with your possessions, okay? Because you will be full of new ideas at some point. And this time, whatever you're deciding for as a career or how your money is working for you, you're going to be overthinking in a more healthy way that's not so much of a burden from what I'm seeing. This is a good time for cash flow this month for you guys. So let's say you say, because I'm hearing this, okay, this is not a hyphenated guess, this is what I'm hearing for you Taurians. If you have money coming in for you, because let's say you work and all you do is work a 9 to 5, okay, and you have a partner, for example, that this could be where that is coming from, that's saying, hey, you know what, for Tauruses, that could be saying, you know what, listen, I don't know if you guys can hear me on here, but okay, but yeah, so you could work a 9 to 5, right? And that's partner of yours, you may know that they work enough and they do enough for themselves, and or they don't work enough, or however. This is just a small example for some of you. That partner, that person may decide that they're going to start giving, not to just the relationship, but to you, in weekly amounts or nice lump sums of every day. It's like I hear someone saying now, "Oh, not my partner. That lazy mother ain't gonna do." Well, you never know. You might be surprised, Taurus. So, don't be too quick to, don't go there. Okay. That's where you need to be patient at. Especially if they've been talking to you about wanting to work more hours, or they had a new plan or idea themselves that was going to bring in more money, and they involved you in it. They're the ones I'm talking to. Because if your person haven't said nothing, haven't shown nothing, I'm definitely not talking to you. I'm not. Because at the moment, they haven't did that. But maybe next week, sometime this month, you guys, that is a possibility for a lot of you. That your partner, your friend, even a friend for some of you, even at a distance, can definitely come in not only as a support system emotionally, but financially for you. Okay? And that could be the quick income. For some of you, and I'm not suggesting anything, I'm just making this. For some of you, this is lottery. This is the lottery. Plain and simple. This is the lotto. Okay? Whether you decide to play now, or if you've never played, or however, it's the lotto. Alright, let's go ahead to your last card here. I really don't know if y'all can hear me on here. Not for the YouTubers that I'm on, because I'm on YouTube as well, but okay. Now you have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Give me a second. This is telling me that you're needing some time to grow as a person. Okay? so that when the past does come back towards you, or if that you cross paths with the past, they can get to know the new you in a more extreme way. I feel like for some of you, your friendship groups or relationships are relocating or something like that. Just, you're not interested in it right now. Some of you might feel like you're trying to get out of being too stuck in a certain mindset or a certain position when it comes to your finances, your money. Okay. However, you do need to choose your friends wisely. You can forgive and just try to move forward, and just leave those people be. Leave them behind. Okay? They didn't serve anything but toxicity towards you anyway. They didn't value you, so you're definitely, while you're struggling to become the new, better you, not struggling in a bad way, but while it's a challenge for you, Taurus, you're definitely trying to stay away from being stuck mentally, financially, or anything like that. Trying to move on. You shouldn't feel like you're being disrespected by the past. Okay? Now, if you aren't careful, in the first part, like I just warned you, you're going to be moving, when it's your impulse, you being impulsive, it's going to move you, you want to move away. I'm going to turn this card up right, because we're going to switch that around. This way, you can move away from financial struggles, okay? With the Six of Swords in the upright. I don't have to manipulate anything, baby. With your own faith, you can manifest this. Okay? Especially if you know you've been struggling with where you currently are, or your position, or just mentally, or feeling trapped in a job because it pays the bills, but right now you need to pay yourself a new life. Okay, then. We're going to turn it into upright. So it's in the upright now. You're being able to escape from financial problems right now. Okay? And being that this is a sword and there's wands here, I do see all this coming around fast and quickly for you. So we're going to go ahead now and move on to the energy surrounding you in the month of June, this month, during this full moon in Sagittarius. Now, you're returning or moving back home, or there's a lack of planning. That basically gives me the idea that, for example, if you or someone you knew that you wanted to be with had decided to, oh, I'm moving, I'm leaving, and they left, but they came right back, that's the return. That's what that is. But you're still like wondering if they're gonna just up and leave again. I don't see that. I don't see it. Yeah, okay, well, that's that energy, because now we got the Five of Wands, which there's conflict, fighting, arguments, disagreements. You may just be in a dispute or aggressive temper. So, yeah, okay. You and someone's personality may be clashing, especially if it's someone at work, like a boss, a leader, or someone that's just bossy. Temperamental. someone may be trying to tell you or talk you into how you're supposed to know your how to do your job or something of that nature. There's definitely, or if you and your partner maybe, or you and a family member for some of you, there's egos that's clashing here. Someone's being defensive about their territory. I feel it's just an argument, or it's if it's not an argument, it's where you get so aggravated that you're fighting with yourself internally, and you may just walk away from this person to avoid getting into an argument. That's why it may be challenging for you. Now, you may be overindulging, or someone may be with the Three of Cups in reverse, gossiping, bitching, you know, because they don't have a damn social life. Oh, excuse my language. But they don't have a social life here. Someone may be jealous of the fact that you've gotten help from someone else to get yourself ahead, even though you didn't do it in a negative way. That's just what happened. Or how you did, how you came up. They may be real mad at you about it, Taurus. Lastly, we're going to look at your positive affirmation. This is why I love to have the positive affirmations at the end. Because even after all of that, you still got something positive to look forward to. It says my, but take it as for yourself. My ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. So, your ability to receive this good, beautiful spread that we talked about that you can manifest for yourself, they basically aren't measured by what you look, by your money or by your status, but by how much you practice feeling good and having good thoughts. Okay? Alright, thank you, Taurus. That is your message. Those are your messages for the month of June. I'm going to now go ahead and move on to Gemini. Okay. Alright. See, this is the whole reason, you guys, why I decided to pre-shuffle and get these out there. And they feel so bright. I'm not sure why. They just do. Okay. Gemini. For your career portion of the read, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Alright. So, give me a second, guys. I gotta get a little boost of energy. I gotta smoke something real quick. Just hold on. I didn't expect dang messages to come through like that and be like that. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna start with the Nine of Pentacles for my lovely Geminis. Finances. Give me a second. I need to hear these messages. So I feel like you're being awarded accordingly when it comes to your career. But what I feel like the most, Gemini, is that you feel lonely or alone. You are trying to be of some sort of service or help for yourself, and being abundant and achieving something through hard work. I feel like some of you are happy in a sad way, or you hide your sadness behind fake smiles. because you choose not to see something or want to avoid something for whatever reason. You intend to enjoy your life and your livelihood. You do have high standards for yourself, which is good. You have a very independent mindset, and achieving your career is, can pay off for you. But you're worried, I feel, about this not lasting, or you not getting to that 10 of Pentacles, that financial stability that you have. I feel like you're having to do this on your own, and it's very hard for you, but you're getting through it. Emotionally, it's a struggle. Mentally, it's a struggle, but you're getting through it. I don't feel like it's something that won't pass. I don't feel like you're worried as much as people external to you feel that you should be. You shouldn't be worried about nothing. You shouldn't be. But I feel that you're not wanting to do this alone, or not wanting to have to eventually, for those of you that don't have to, that are living with a roommate or a partner or something like that, you don't want to have to actually, not that you don't want to pay your bills or take care of yourself, it's just that you don't want to have to struggle like your mother did or your parents did, from what I'm hearing. That's what's scary to you. And really feeling abandoned. This just made a huge damn turn. Okay, well, we're gonna go towards the Ace of Cups now, because I feel like this is a challenge for you, okay? Which is making your mark, having a new start when it comes to your work, feeling fulfilled in having a career or going towards a career, or being in your own career right now, for those of you that actually have started your own. Or this is something new. This is something of a fresh start. This is something that I feel like, Geminis, you how do I say this? This is something that's really getting it, like really hitting me in my chest right now. I don't know why, but it's like you're going to be more social. You're going to find it more of a freedom for you, or more of ability for you to do more and have more, especially if you don't drive. For what I see, some of them, you're not driving, you walk everywhere you go. Or it's hard to keep getting rides or paying for rides and trying to take care of your stability, your home. So yeah, I feel like working online, you're gonna find a way through socializing online. However, it's through YouTube, Facebook, whatever social media platform that you go to, or that you visit, or that you come across. Excuse me. I feel like you're going to reach out or communicate with someone who can help you build a business that would work for you, at your timing, even if it's not traditional. Don't know. Okay, to make that money online. Okay, now we got the Two of Swords here. Okay, something is causing you to you may feel like there's someone or something you can't reach or reach out to, or that you're avoiding to do so because you feel like you won't get the help, then go elsewhere. Hello, make a decision to U-turn that thing to somewhere else. Okay. With this Two of Swords, for your career, it's basically letting me know that you are between jobs, or you're choosing between jobs or two different paths. You may be caught in the middle of a conflict at work too, so yeah. Someone may have lied on you or just right out didn't like you. Okay, don't. Now, some of you may get caught stealing. Blah, 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 blah. You think somebody didn't see you, but they did. Okay, still not that register, because it's like, forget that. I don't want to work here no more. I'm about to take this last little $40, $50 and I'm done. For some of you, that's the truth. I'm so serious. Your emotions are blocked, and that's what's causing a blockage for you, because you're not willing to take accountability for certain actions or certain thoughts or things of that nature. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so as far as your finances are going, okay, give me a second. Okay, you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. You have the Justice card in reverse. And you may have the and you do have as well the Five of Cups in reverse. Oh, mercy. Geminis. Okay. I can tell you off top that you're struggling with finding that something in the career field isn't fair to you. Whether that is, now, I'm seeing a person here. I'm seeing a person. That means when I see a person in your career read, there's a problem. Because it's only supposed to talk about your money and your financial part. For some of you, someone is either viewing you as being able to get by easily and they don't think it's fair, or someone is viewing you as viewing them that way and it's not fair because it's not realistic. It's not truth. Someone feels like a person isn't trying to get to know who they are and they're being judged unfairly for something to do with finances, okay? Someone here is dropping their guard though, because they're wanting to let go of past wounds or past hurts. You may need, or this person may need you financially or something, which is why this is possibly happening. Okay. If you hear me saying okay, that's because I gotta talk to my spirit guides, okay? They are the ones that tell me how to help read these, okay? Now, with this Seven of Wands in reverse, you also may be feeling overwhelmed by all sorts of responsibilities, whether that's mental or physical. It's affecting you. Because I feel like some of you are folding on your own beliefs, quitting, giving up, giving in. You know what I'm saying? Because there's something clearly better for you. But you don't want to look like a failure or like someone who can't make it. Oh my gosh. Whoo, boy. Gemini, your reading is a bit deep, baby. It's a bit deep. Okay? Because it doesn't matter how secure you feel about your finances. You should take everything not for granted. You should take everything, basically what I'm saying is step out of how you feel and work with your reality. Okay, work with what's real to you, what you know. Okay, because clearly you can't be lied to. Y'all are some tricksters, but you can't trick a trickster. Okay. No, I'm not ragging on you guys. I love you guys. Okay. So we're moving on to the Justice in reverse as your on your finances part. Like I just said, you feel it could just signify failure or something being unfair or being taken advantage of, avoiding some sort of karmic justice here as well. Okay. Yeah, this is a warning. You need to be cautious about who you share your financial information with. Because not everybody can be trusted with knowing what you're doing unpleasantly. Whether you're getting into, whether you're being a stripper, dancer, whatever, or whatever. And I'm going to tell you why. Because for some of you Geminis, I'm hearing somebody's going to try to take advantage of that and not set you up or rob you. But let's say you live with someone or you have a roommate or something of that nature. They going to start off acting like, oh, okay, well, you know, can you help with this, and that? And then all of a sudden, they're going to treat you like you need to do more, you need to spend more, you need to pay more. And for others, they may actually treat you, or you may feel that they may treat you like a failure because you're wanting to give up on a certain thing, okay? Because, dang, oh my goodness. Okay, Geminis, for some of you that are living with somebody, no matter what your living situation is like, okay? Somebody, let's say it's the person you live with, and you decide to quit working. They may treat you as though, oh, you think you just gonna get to lay up here easy on me. Now, you may have offered a lot of help. You may have put in a lot of years with helping, or months, or weeks, or whatever. They knew your situation. They know your situation. You may only pay half the rent. Whatever. Okay? Or, now I'm not just guessing. This is what I'm hearing. And for some of you, they may try to take more from you, especially if you want to leave a job anyway. I ain't talking about somebody just making fun of you, calling you a failure. That could happen for some of you. But what I'm hearing is, it could be you who feels like, well, you already take care of all the bills, so, you know, it shouldn't be a problem for me to want or need extra help from you. Because, no, I'm not working. But even if you are doing side work that they don't know about, for example, this is why you got to be quiet. For example, you are doing side work and they think you're not working, or you have quit working a job. They can still turn around and do that first thing I told you, where they trying to take more from you than what they... Boy, girl, shut the hell up about your monies. I'm going to say that. You're not being two-faced, but you are trying to find your place. But with the right help and the right support, and someone not judging you in the wrong way, Geminis, this can happen. But it's going to be a struggle. Because you got to be quiet. You got to know who to talk to. Because if you don't, that's how your struggle will come up. 4, 4, 4, 4 on the clock right now. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the 5 of Cups in reverse. For your last financial read. Then we're going to move on to your energy check. Okay? There's some sort of loss or turmoil here. It can signify some sort of relief or an end to either an end to a, hey, I don't know what to do about this, and that. You could finally know what to do, maybe from the messages you've received here or other synchronicities you've been receiving. Now, for others of you, okay, or if this goes in with it as well, I'm also hearing that there could be a job loss. You could get fired. You could be going for a better position and healing from some sort of career misstep or something like that. There's a relief though from the financial loss. You're rebuilding your financial security, and you may be doing this in private or in secret, not because you're trying to be sneaky, but because you have to be private at this time, okay, to avoid any huge major financial losses here from either coming up with this side gig or whatever it is. Okay, so be proud of what you're overcoming or what you're about to overcome. Ooh, boy, I thought it was gonna be a sad one, Gemini, because for a whole minute there I was kind of worried. Okay, now this is the overall energy. Okay, when it comes to money, now we've already discussed the tarot reading. So the energy is the feeling, the emotions, the thought process, okay? When I discuss the energy, whether that's your thought process or a person that you're dealing with that is around you's thought process or their feeling. There's bad news in earthly matters, money problems, and things of that matter. Being ignorant, someone who doesn't care or appreciate you, okay? There could be an offer, romantic proposal, invitations, taking action, following your heart, attracting, dating, basically your ideal man or woman. Okay? So you may actually run into, or the person that is meant to help you, rescue you, save you, bring you a good news or good offers is who you're going to come across, or that's going to come across your path during this emotional financial loss. Okay? And what did I say? With the Seven of Wands also in the reverse, it was also in the reverse in your finances, and it's in your energy check with a failure, losing, disadvantage, disgrace, being hunted, ill will. These are just thoughts and feelings. Do you understand? That's the energy. This is not an act. So I don't want y'all to get scared or nervous. Now we're going to move on. Lastly, but rightfully so, your positive affirmation. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. So basically, you're not forcing anything. Basically, with you focusing, especially if you have sporadic thoughts or you're constantly changing your mind, at this time you're needing to stay focused on what would actually help you get ahead. I know it's selfish, but you're needing to be so, and there's certain reason you needing to cut off certain people, certain places, certain whatever in order to do this. Okay? Okay, so we're going to take a little pause, a little break, and then we're going to begin with the other signs. Gemini, thank you. That is those are your messages. I want to look and see how many people have. Oh, wow, that's a lot of people. 648 people, and I've still got so many signs to get through. Okay. Okay. And thank you all for watching and joining and being a part of this this here. Okay. Alright, so those are the Gemini messages. We're now going to move on to the Cancerian messages. Let me go ahead and lay your cards down, Cancer. Uh-oh, Cancer. Oh, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. I love the way it starts and I love the way it ends. I'm so super serious. I love the way it starts and I love the way it ends. I don't like the way so far the middle going, but clearly if it's ending beautifully, Cancer, then it's ending beautifully. Okay. Let me take a little breaky break for 1 second just to boost the energy. Okay. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you so much for being here. Okay. $664 of you. Thank you all for being here. Alright, let's go ahead and start. So, as far as your career is starting off, Cancer. Yeah. It's starting off with the Temperance, which lets me know that you're keeping this move, this money-making move, this business venture, this project, if you will, for some of you, to yourselves. You have the High Priestess. Some of you are very psychically gifted as well, so you know what moves to make. You have the Six of Swords in the upright, and you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but if I need to turn it upside right, it will be so. Because remember, the cards, you're manifesting your future. This is just some entertainment, okay? While you sit and think. Alright. Let's get to it. So, first we have the High Priestess in your career. Okay. Okay. Alright. You're soon going to become aware of some sort of informational opportunity. Oh, this could be something you've been working on in the dark or late night or something like that. It could be something to do with spiritual. It could be makeup tutorials, fashion, whatever. I don't mean whatever like that, but what I mean is it's an opportunity that's going to benefit you. Okay? Basically, whether you're a student or whatever you were doing that you're having a hard time letting go of or getting past with this Six of Swords in reverse, you're not going to continue to work too hard, boo-boo. With this Nine of Wands in reverse. No, this won't be no burden. Because if I said the Six of Swords was upright, I'm sorry, it's in the reverse. But this will not be hard work. Whatever career move or plan or idea that you plan on making or taking, Cancerian, the reason it's going to go so smoothly for you when you get out of this Six of Swords in reverse energy, or mindset. Yeah, I'll say that. Mindset. Because those fears that's shedding away and things of that nature, the reason you're going to get so far ahead is because you don't gotta barely do nothing. Cancer, it's like you get... Listen, with the fire energy you're needing to step into this month, which you will be doing, which is your either Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or all of it, okay? That fire energy that you're stepping into this month throughout this full moon in Sagittarius, you guys are, I hate to say it, but it's the truth, so don't get mad. You're manifesting yourself to your full Cancer, lazy potential, where you're like, F this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this done, and I'm going to do what it is I got to do what it is I want to do, but first let me put the hard work in elsewhere, okay? The reason I see it's a struggle that you're having a hard time trying to move move out of a certain career is because you're trying to, I guess, find the time and courage and confidence, or the right time or the right day. For some of you, it's not the right time. The time for some of you is now, and you're taking action. But you're waiting on a work week, during business hours, to make these moves. So I feel like it's not something you've decided to stop doing or hold yourself back from. No. You're not being impatient though either. You're not being impulsive either. You're not taking risks that you're not trying to get the research on and learning so that you can eventually teach and help others with whatever this is that you're doing. Okay? But you're manifesting your life in a different way, where if you were lazy, if you were codependent, if you were had addictive behaviors and mindsets and things of that nature, or toxic friendships, toxic family members that you continued to deal with that didn't see you for who you were, or didn't benefit you or invest in you the same way you were trying to invest in them or this situation, whatever. And it was so much of a burden trying to help these people, all the while you weren't really doing nothing. You weren't really doing what you were potentially, your full potential and what you were meant to do. You weren't. What you were doing was, you weren't sitting around either, waiting on something to drop in your lap. Now, you were procrastinating, but at some point, you decided to be more patient with yourself and actually get more serious and more focused on what it was you wanted for your future, for your better self. And not just for yourself, but for those that you could help, that you could love. And that can love you the right way. So whether it's a failure or a success for you, that's why the High Priestess is here. That's why you're keeping it to yourself, because it's like no one can criticize you or judge you better than you, especially not those that can help build you up. The ones that wanted to watch you fall and fall and fall and fall. And it's like, clearly the ground was never under you for you to hit that mug. You just kept falling until you could find a place where you could spread your wings and begin to soar. But you're going to let that be, you're going to let that be your guiding light, your own intuition. Because you're finding more value in yourself. Dang. With or without the money? Yeah. With or without the money. Wow. You're finding a place to find more value in yourself. And it's like, if I can do this, if I can get ahead on my own, baby, I'm going to do it. And not only are you going to do it, you're going to push yourself to do so, this time with real hard work, with real physical work, so that you can find yourself at that place where 6 months from now, a year from now, okay, sometime within this year, starting to go ahead all the way up for 5 years, 10 years, so forth, where you are not having to do nothing. And I mean, you're going to start having to not do nothing now. I mean, seriously, you may be doing something online that's not traditional. Let me go back to saying that, because like I said, my content has to be clean, because, yeah, for certain sites, so I'm getting used to it on any site. But yeah, so basically you're Cancer. Yeah, once you get to this point of not having to work so hard for others that don't appreciate you, don't value you, you're gonna find something online or something through something online. You may even have somebody that's gonna help you, or a friend that you can work with. And I don't mean work. Y'all work together somehow, however, but you're gonna be working with somebody or have a mentor that you don't tell nobody about, that, you know, because you're gonna realize that their teachings helped you learn how you did, and your teachings are gonna help others learn how they do. Whatever this is, okay? But it's helpful to you. It makes you feel whole. It makes you can really fall in love with this. Whatever this is. And it's important to not just others, but you as well. So, yeah. Yep. Okay. Let's move on towards your finances, which is the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Hierophant. I knew you was learning something. You're not misleading anybody, and you're not being misled by anybody anymore either. Okay? But Cancer, here is your warning. I know you're going to want to be open and expressive with certain people, but certain people aren't going to, regardless, aren't going to accept you for who you are and what it is that you're doing. They're just not. Okay? Now, let's start with this Ace of Cups as far as your finances go. And some of you may actually be crying over this. But it's tears of joy. Okay? This is a new emotional beginning, you know, and able to trust someone with friendly intentions when it comes to your finances. Okay? You may you're definitely stumbling across a new idea, something that's really going to work for you, something that others aren't doing, or that they haven't, or I don't know. You may even be helping a certain site that you've applied to, or that you're working on, a new idea on how you can help them make money. Wow, that's crazy. But there's good things coming towards you, okay? There's a good chance you might be lucky at the lotto too. I'm not suggesting, I'm not saying it, I'm just saying. You may get a good lucky scratch off or something. Who knows? Some good news of investments are working out for you with this Ace of Cups. Now we're going to go towards the Seven of Swords, because basically I've already pretty much broke down that good part. Now, there may be someone like online. This is online. This is online. I can't stress this anymore. This Seven of Swords is scammers. You may be cautious, wary of somebody that's trying to manipulate you or take advantage of you. Not everybody is trying to scam you, is what I'm hearing too. Because somebody that you may want to decide to work with, or however have you, online, you may feel like, okay, they are charging a lot. They may not actually help me with this service. Yes, they will. Somebody, from what I'm hearing from your past, is definitely that you're trying to close a cycle out with, is God Almighty. When they find out, because you're going to be online, posting, talking about, what am I hearing here? Talking about, you know, not your success or how you made it, but just showing yourself off in some sort of way that's attractive in more ways than one. Okay? Or drawing envy from people too. Okay? And they gonna hit you up. They gonna inbox you. They gonna DM you. They gonna spam you. Some of these people gonna try to talk to you from fake, like catfish you from fake accounts. And some of them you don't even know, but you know them. And that's only because they want to keep an eye on you. They want to spy on you. See, some people done popped up in your daggone your money read too. Cancer. Okay, let's go on to the Hierophant now. Now, Cancer, I feel like you got a supportive person in your, or at least 2 or 3, mainly this main specific one, in your corner. In your corner. This is why you're able to get ahead and come up, because they really do support you. They really do care for you. They may not be too quick to like dive deep into, for those of you that are doing something that's not traditional and you have a supportive friend or person or whatever, because some of it's a friend, they may not be too quick to be like, oh goodness, okay, I can, okay. But over time, because of your support or your help or your financial investment in them, because I feel like you're going to be doing that, there's a supportive person in your corner that's the reason why you're able to get ahead successfully. Now, Cancer, I'm also seeing that with this Hierophant, your money, okay, what you do may not be traditional, and people may try to get over on you online only, but your money should remain safe, and it will remain safe in a traditional establishment. Do you understand? Bank, okay, your money is going to be safe, okay? Somebody may try to get over on you online, but physically, your money will be safe, okay? You are going to have someone that's going to teach you, because you know now to take your practices and things more serious to gain the help that you're looking for, so that you'll have someone who will come in and who will teach you, Cancer, how to not just earn your money, but how to maintain it and whatever else advice you're looking for, that way, okay? Oh yeah, okay. Oh boy, okay. You're gonna be comfortable. I can see that though. Okay, now let's move on to the energy for the month. This is crazy. You're really taking a chance to invest, Cancer. Ooh, invest in yourself, investing in your future. Okay, now Cancer, the overall energy, which is, remember, the mindset and the emotions, whether they're of yours or those that are around you or coming towards you. You have the World card, which is success, achievement, accomplishment, traveling. Girl, boy, let me tell you what I mean by them travels while I'm hearing it. Them travels are going to be what you like, I don't know, trips to nice restaurants and stuff that you want to go to. Now, this is those of you that have put it in action already, okay? Now, just because it didn't show up in your 3-card spread, Judgment's already in here for another card. So, you know what I'm saying? So, listen. It's here, though. Especially what's crazy about it is, when you're doing this, and for some of you, you're going to travel to see people that's at a distance from you. I don't know, to do cam work or whatever you guys are doing. Vlogging or something. I don't know. Well, there's a sense of belonging and a wholeness and a fulfillment here. And what's messed up about it, the only thing is good for you. It's a good karmic thing for you. It's bad for other people that's coming towards you with the 7 of Swords energy, because right as this happened, I'm assuming that in the month of this month, whether you started back in February or you're starting this month, within this month or right after, you've already closed off cycles. You've already cut off certain connections with certain people. Yeah, they gonna hate this. This is when you to cut these people off. Because you had to, with this 7 of Wands, stand up for your beliefs and fight. You had a fighting You didn't have to just fight alone in your own corner. You had a protective energy and spirit around you, being defensive and determined, getting through challenges, you know, holding your own, taking a high road and maintaining control. Ooh, getting that assertiveness. Love it. And with the Queen of Pentacles, there's prosperity here. There's fertility here. There are people you may find out that's pregnant. Might not be you. Okay? Sensuality here and responsibility. Because like I said in the beginning, you're being more responsible. You're nurturing still. And someone concerned with welfare of others. Now, this is the Queen of Pentacles, which lets me know not only is she stable and grounded and well taken care of, this woman, she does do non-traditional work, but she makes sure her coin is gonna stay safe and traditional. Okay, let me just say that and put that out there. Now, with all that being said, let me go ahead and wrap this up with your positive affirmation card, Cancer. Instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. Boy, girl, you better get it. I'm so serious. Girl, listen, boy, listen. Instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. Now, isn't that the truth? Absolutely is, because when you're worrying about the here and the now and you're staying in the moment, which a lot of Cancers like to live in the clouds, so they moment come and go. I'm sorry, I'm a Cancer. I'm just speaking true facts. That's what it is. I've noticed that is becoming of some truth there, because I feel the worries, like I said, that you had are subsiding. They're wearing off. They're fading away. All right, Cancer, we're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna get to Leo. All right.